All right, guys. So welcome. Excited for this private mentorship call. And, I believe that everything you guys need is on the platform, but sometimes we need just a little bit more touch. So I'm actually going to be trying something unique on this call where I'm going to actually log into the Zoom from my phone, and I'm going to attempt to share my screen. One of the toughest things about building online is helping you guys understand your MetaTrader 4 app, right? Now, there is a couple of videos on your platform that show you the MetaTrader 4 app, but I understand that, it's like only one video, and there's a lot of little nuances with the app. So I want to kind of show you guys how to close partials, different types of trades that you can be taking on there. And then as we explore, by the way, we've got the trading basics. I know a lot of people got value off of trading basics last night. And so, just know, guys, that trading basics every week is going to add value to you guys. It comes on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You can ask questions. But this is kind of like a quiet time with some of those of you guys that are coming in and personally learning and growing from me, so I can give you guys some extra value as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and go ahead and go right into the back office. Actually, while we're here, let's do something. So guys, the im.academy website, you don't really use this a whole lot. For those of you who don't know, if you're ever going to refer somebody, you come in here, you go to where it says my websites. Here's the link. If you guys ever want to refer somebody to the platform to get 2 and free or rank advance, you'll find it right here. I believe if you're just a customer, it'll say my referral links. And you guys can just literally share that referral link. Somebody gets registered. If you're ever going to register somebody, my advice is get them on a call with me and you, and we'll help walk them through it, because there's a lot of little things like what type of cards can they use, and there's sometimes errors that come up, and I want to be able to help you guys through that. All right, I do want to show you guys this here. You go to shopping cart, and a lot of times, most of you guys, I think, have the basic Forex package. Now, what happens is over time, while you guys are here, there's going to be products that you're going to hear about, right? London payout is one that we've been talking a lot about. Steady, all these different packages, okay? Here, you can literally come in and add it. Now, when you hear the word vibrata, so if you want London payout, which we had a training on the other day, if you want that, you got to actually get the web analyzer first. I already have it, so it's not even here because I have the elite package for 90 bucks more. So, but if you want to add stuff, you add vibrata first, and then you can come in here and add these add-ons. These literally get extra, it's like extra signals being sent to you. All right, so there's a lot of good ones, like for Gold Cup, you can get Price Trap, you can get US 30, if you guys like that. This one's really good. The Index Infusion is one that I'm going to be adding. I'm trying to get the creators of this to do a call with our team very soon as well. So anyways, I want to show you how to add things. Now, you don't see a whole lot online because I have everything, but if you want to add anything to your package, guys, you go to im.academy and you can add it here. Also, if you ever want to change your package, there's a little settings, it looks like a little gear button up here. Scroll down, okay, and you can change your membership. So here you see it says active. You can come here, change your package. Elite is the one that has everything. Then you click modify, and on your next bill cycle, it won't happen automatically, but on your next bill cycle, this date here is when you'll get charged for the elite package. All right. So just wanted to show you that since I was already here. Let's go ahead to im.center. So the 2 websites you need, im.academy, im.center. All right, all of you guys should have gone through the academy already. I believe with the exception of one person. But you're gonna go here, you have your Forex Academy, boom, okay? Everyone here should have gone through the 100 and 200 series. If you haven't, guys, listen, I'll be very frank with you guys. If you haven't gone through the Academy series and you're wondering why you don't know, is because you haven't gone through the Academy series, okay? Like, just being honest with you guys. And once you've been here for a few weeks, if you've gone through the Academy series and you're watching some of the live education, go through the 300 series also, because this is going to take you now to a couple of intermediate things. Okay, so make sure that you go through the 300 series as well. And then if you're an Einstein and you want some extra stuff, go through the 400. And here you're going to get some deep stuff, guys. All right, some deep stuff. Look, risk management planning, that's important. There's a lot of deep stuff in the 400 series. So lots of juice, meat and potatoes, juicy meat and potatoes there. 100, 200 series for everybody. 300 for those that have been here a little bit. 400, once you've been here a month or two, make sure you go through the 400 series. All right. Once you guys are done with that, I want to make sure that you guys are using Go Live. I want you to understand, if you only paid $175 a month or $200 a month for Go Live, it would be worth it. There's no company in the world doing it. You can watch Kimberly Torres, by the way, just with your Forex package. She comes on a couple times a week. She gives great trade setups. That's already advanced, all right? But she's going to go in there and she's going to give you trades. Gold Cup, you need to have the Gold Cup scanner, so you'd have to go to your shopping cart and add that. HFX, same thing. Okay. By the way, guys, Millie Mills, she also does, I believe, HFX, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, she does. You see HFX. Yo, she is crushing it. I got a dude less than 90 days in. He's already, I think he's already past 60 days, but he's not 90 days yet. Yo, 2 $1,000 withdrawals through HFX. HFX is a fast style of trading, but it's pretty cool. If you guys get the Elite Pack, you can start checking that out. It's pretty neat. I've done some good stuff with it, and I enjoy it. So now go down here. All of you guys right now, you should be really focused here. Are you a new member? In your first couple of months, you should really be soaking in some of these newer educators, right? So you've got Ralph Dunca. He's a beast. He's got a lot of good stuff that you guys could be watching with Ralph. By the way, I hope you guys are taking notes, okay? Ralph Dunca is going to be a beast. You can go to the favorite sessions. Look, he teaches you pending orders. All right, so if you guys are doing the London payout trades, pending orders are very important, okay? How to use TradingView, come on. You guys got to learn that, very important. What else? How to calculate pips, very important. So you can come in here, look, support and resistance, come in here, watch some of the favorite sessions, and then watch them live whenever possible. Live, there's just something about it. It's pretty cool to watch it. He comes on at 2 p.m. Sunday, 7 p.m. Monday, 2 p.m. Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday is when he comes on. Pretty cool. Who else? Abel Melendez, my boy. 11 a.m., guys. 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. He's coming on 5 times a week. So you can learn a lot from him. Mike Miles, if you guys like watching people at night, now he used to do it all week. I got a feeling they consider this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday advanced. But he usually comes on every day of the week at midnight. So he's really good. And then once you guys really want to start trading, like taking trades live, I'm going to give you guys some people to watch so you can start taking trades live. Let's go back to Forex. And let's go to advanced. All right, here we go. You guys want to learn the harmonic scanner, by the way, Manny Q is probably one of the top, if not the top, harmonic scanner educators. The guy's a freaking animal. Now, I will tell you, he's a little wordy. So when you go in there, if you're new, there might be words you don't understand, but he's good. Now, for actual taking trades, I would say Manny Q. I would say Leon Davies. Now, he comes on at 3 a.m., so you got to be wanting to trade London session, but he's really good. Also, Kimberly Torres. She comes on at 10 p.m. on Sundays and 10 p.m. on Thursdays, so she'll be on tonight. You can check her out. She gives you trade setups. Like, she'll give you like 10, 15 trade setups at a shot. So she's really good. Stevenson Lindor is good. Oren Wright is an animal. He gives you some advanced trading techniques. Lisaldo is great at teaching you a simple strategy, but he makes a lot of money, guys. He's probably, between $20,000 and $40,000 a month just in trading. Okay. If not more by now. But he has a really easy way to trade, something called a teacup strategy that you guys can learn there. Who else? Who else gives you good trade setups? Kathy Kirkland, you get on her session, she's just going to be shooting out trades, so that's pretty dope. Evan Cabral's good. All right. So I gave you guys a bunch of sauce. Now listen, there's more people. There's more people than that. You guys can be going through. Oh, Kevin Serrano, by the way, is a beast. You go in and he just gives you trades. Also, Christopher Derrick is the same thing. You go in, and the dude just literally gives you trade setup. So it's pretty dope. All right. So there you go. That's some good stuff to get started with. Now, what I wanted to spend time on tonight was, and this is something that I've taught many times, and maybe some of you guys have even heard me talk about this before, but I want to go through it with you one more time, and I'm going to bust out my phone so that I can walk you guys through making a proper demo account on your phone, also how to enter trades, also how to exit trades, and how to take partials. I'm going to explain what all that means here in just a few minutes. This is the U.S. stock market, guys. What's going to happen next? I don't know, but could be another drop. We'll see. Let's go to go to a Forex pair. Remember, guys, all of you should be doing a demo account right now. Okay, everybody here should be doing a demo account first and getting consistent at using that demo account. And I get it, because I was in a rush when I started. But you know what that did? That made me lose money. I don't want you to lose money. I want you to learn. And then when you learn, you will earn. Okay? Now, here's what I really want to focus on today. It's the different types of trades that you're going to take. Okay? And then I'm going to actually show you how to do that on your phone for those that maybe don't know yet. All right? So let's say this is a high point. This is a low point. Now let's do a quiz for some of you who have been with me for a while, okay? What is a high point called? If price is coming up to a high point, what is this high point here called? Give me some names for it. There's no perfect answer, but give me some names for it. Let me check the chat. Resistance, you got it, okay? Resistance, or a ceiling, okay? But resistance is the word I was looking for, okay? Now, if price is dropping to a level down here, what is that called? What is this area called? If price is dropping to a key area, support, okay? Now, if price is heading towards a key area of support, what are we probably expecting to happen possibly next? What would happen? Price is coming down. What do we think is going to happen next? Okay, it's going to turn into a possible buy, right? What does a buy mean, guys? Right? What does a buy mean, right? It means it's going up. Same thing here. Price finds a key area of resistance. We're expecting it could possibly drop, right? Let's look. Let's look. So these are daily candles. I like to start on the daily and work my way down. If you see price near a daily zone, okay, let me escape. So price comes into a daily zone, boom, look at all these wicks, right? And then price, what? Drops. I don't know why it's getting stuck. One second, guys. I'm trying to delete. It's getting locked. There it is. Now we're good. Why are you doing that? There it is. Okay. So price comes up, enters the zone, drops. Price comes up, enters the zone, drops. This is why you would need what's called, who wants to tell me what that's called? Yeah, on a pending order, what's that called? It's called a sell limit, okay? This is why sometimes when you guys see certain trades from like steady or bounce back sniper or whatever trade, that's called a sell limit. That means price hasn't come up yet, but when it does come up, we're expecting it to drop. That's called a sell limit, okay? Now, price comes down here, okay? And what happens? Same concept, right, guys? Look, price shot up, price shot up, price shot up, price shot up, then faked you out, retested the zone, and then shot down. We'll talk about that in a second. But you see these down here? Price came down, shot up, price came down, shot up, price came down, shot up. Let me delete that one. That's called a buy limit. Because what we're saying is price is going to get to an area and reverse. That's a sell limit if it's going to the upside and then down. It's a buy limit if it's coming to the downside and then up. All right, does that make sense? Does anybody have questions on that? Okay, I know that this may seem elementary for some of you guys, but for a lot of you, I know that this is a challenge. Also, I'm going to show you how to enter this on your phone so you no longer have confusion. I want you to have clarity on this stuff, okay? Now, there's another two types of trades, okay, where you're going to see that they're going to send you a signal, and the signal is going to say a buy stop or a sell stop, okay? London payout has a lot of this. Look, that means price is going to enter that area, but what we're saying is, I don't think it's going to stop. In fact, I think it's going to keep going. I want you to picture you got to the stop sign, but you didn't stop at the stop sign. You blew the stop sign. That's a stop, okay? So a stop is actually not a stop at all. It's actually a continuation. Why they called it that, I don't know, but that's what it is. So if price gets to an area and then continues moving forward, my friends, that is a stop. And you also have the same concept down here. If price comes down to an area, but it does not stop, now that's called a sell stop. Now, why is this important? I don't use these a whole lot, but some of our products are using them. And so I want you to know what it means, because basically what we're saying is price is not where you want to enter right now. So you're going to put a pending order, means it's pending. It's not this second, but it's saying that when price comes to that area, okay, okay, when price comes to that area, your MT4 is going to automatically enter the trade for you. There it is. So basically, MT4 is like a computer, and it's going to wait for this to get into this area, okay? Now, the only other thing that I want you guys to understand is this. All of this is in the future, okay? This is in the future. So if you get, somebody tells you, put in a sell stop, buy stop, sell limit, buy limit, this is a pending order, and this equals in the future. So you're going to put it in, and you're going to actually not see anything happening right now. Exactly, Angelica. When the wick does. So price, remember this, guys. You guys want to know what price is? That's a great question, Angelica. By the way, Angelica, who are you? I don't recognize the name. Forgive me for that. But welcome. Who I don't know who did you register with? Oh, I'm Nick. Oh, okay. My bad. It says use Zoom. I can't change my number. Okay, no problem, bro. So check this out. So price, you see, you guys, this is price right here. Look at where price is. Price is right here. I like to make mine green so that I always see where the money's at. Okay. When that green line hits that area, it's going to automatically go in. It's going to automatically go in. It's going to automatically go into the trade. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's not going to be a wick or a candle yet. It's good. Price is the creation of the wick or the candle. So when this price hits my area, it doesn't matter if it's a wick, doesn't matter if it's a candle, that pending order is now active. Okay, if that makes sense, drop a 111. When price hits the number in the area, it's going to activate. Doesn't matter if it's a wick, a candle, price went through it, and it's either going to keep going or it's going to reverse, but that's it. Okay, that's a pending order. Okay, now the only other way that you trade, and this is where 80-90% of my trades come in, okay, except when I'm using the product. Sometimes some products, and they're good products, they tell you to use buy stops, sell stops, buy stop, buy stops, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit. The only other one, and this is where, as you guys grow in trading, you're going to be doing a lot of these. And when we use the harmonic scanner, guys, this is mostly what we're doing. It's called market execution. Okay, market execution. Somebody tell me in the chat, what does market execution mean? What does market execution? If I enter a market execution sell or a market execution buy, what does that mean? At the current price where it is right now. Exactly. Market execution is right now, this moment, I'm getting in. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for later. I'm not waiting for next week. I'm ready to get in this trade right now. I like what I see and I'm getting in. Okay? An example of this style of trading. So we already said these here would have been sell limits. Okay? Sell limits means price is going to come up before it comes down. Price comes up before it comes down. Price comes up before it comes down. Those are sell limits because you're selling. All right? Selling means it's going down. Price down here is buy limits. Why? Because price has to drop before it goes up. You understand? Price has to drop, then come up, drop, then come up. But look at this. This is what one of you guys said, which is exactly it. Some people, like Luke Longmire and a lot of our traders, this is what they wait for. The breakout. Remember, have you guys ever heard the breakout? Price was in a zone. Guys, this price was in a zone since April. Look at this. Since before April, all the way to June, price was in this zone. All these candles are a daily zone. The United States dollar versus the Canadian dollar was in this zone. What happens next, my friends, is a breakout. What's a breakout? Look, price breaks through the zone in a big push. And then what happens here? Look at this. It wicks off of this area right here. Wicks. All right, you see these wicks right there? What is that saying? Price is rejecting. It comes down, it breaks through, it rejects, and then it tanks. 460 pips. Okay? So where would you have entered this trade? Right on these wicks. So you know what you would have done right there, my friends? Market execution sell. Why? It broke the zone, it wicked off the area, and then the thing just freaking tanks. Okay? That's a market execution. Right now, we're getting in it. All right? So what I'm going to do next, guys, is now that I've explained some of this, I want to show you guys some stuff on your MT4 in case you're not aware. Is there any questions on market executions, buy limits, sell limits, buy stops, sell stops? Okay? Any thoughts on any of that? All right? Any questions? Drop them in the chat. Why would you use a buy stop? Well, let's say you thought that this was a zone right here and price comes up and you think it's going to keep going, it enters you in the trade here, and then you profit all of this. That's a buy stop right there. You're waiting for price to break a zone, or like, let's say this, you could have done this as a sell stop too. So let's say you're not watching it, but you're expecting it. You could have entered a sell stop right up in here, and then price would have, and MT4 would have just entered the trade for you once it broke. But you got to be careful because, and this is why pending orders, you got to know what you're doing, because sometimes price may seem like it's going to break, and then it'll be a wick, and then price will come back. So, but I just want you to at least know what you would use it for. All right. Any questions, guys? Drop the questions in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and log in through my phone. See if we can show you guys some stuff. No questions, okay? Let me see if this thing is gonna let me join. Can you help us with a demo call? Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. That's actually what I want us to dive into together. All right, 888 1 8 6 9 6 7. Very weird. All right, there we go. All right, now what we're gonna do is, let me stop sharing my screen. All right, guys, if you guys can pull out your MT4 on your phones, okay? Pull out your MT4 on your phones. Now, there's been a lot of question like about MT4 on your computer. I'm gonna show you guys some quick stuff if we have time for it. But I don't use MT4 on my computer because it's old school and you almost have to learn like a whole new thing. I have used it in the past, but it was years ago. The cool thing about it is you get very accurate entries compared to your broker. Basically, your broker, the numbers that your broker has are specific. Sometimes on TradingView, it's not going to be as exact, but that's why MT4 is better. But for now, we're all going to use MT4 on our phones. Okay, it's the simplest way to do it, especially if you have a Mac. Having MT4 on your Mac can be a pain in the butt to get it on there. Sometimes it just won't work. Okay, so let me do something here. Okay. All right, cool. So now you guys can see my screen. All right, perfect. Let's go to MT4. Okay. Everybody get here, all right? Everybody here? Okay, cool. Now listen, I know you guys have whatchamacallit, a demo account, but if you don't have a demo account with like a Hugo's Way or a KT4, a KOT4X, I want you guys to do it because it's not the same. They won't give you access to the same stuff, okay? So I want you guys to be able to have access to Bitcoin, gold, US 30, all that stuff. So how do you do it? You see this little button at the bottom right hand of your screen? It says settings. You're going to go there. Click that. Okay. Then you see where it says, for you, it's going to say like your demo account. You're going to click that. All right. So I'm going to go back. You went to settings. You see your name at the top, or for you, it's going to say demo. You're going to click that at the top. Boom. And then you see that little plus sign at the top. You're going to click that plus sign. Boom. Now you're going to be able to create a demo account. If you guys are there, drop a 1 in the chat. Okay. If you're there, drop a 1 in the chat. If you guys are with me so far, I don't want to miss anybody. Did everybody understand that? Okay. All right. Cool. Anybody not there? Okay. So then what you're going to do is it's going to say open a demo account. You see that as your first button? If you guys have a Android, it'll look a little different, just so you know. So you kind of have to figure out what it is. Also, this video, I'm going to make it available for you guys so you guys can watch it. Okay. You see where it says choose a broker? Okay. You're going to click that. Open a demo account, that first button, choose a broker. And it's going to look like that at the top. What you're going to do is in that chat box, you're going to type the letters. I'm going to use the one that I use. KOT, and you guys see how it says KOT demo? Click that. Boom. Okay? Then you're going to enter your information there. So I'm going to go back just so you guys see it. I'm going to go back. This is what your screen looks like. Go in there, type in KOT, click demo, boom. Put your name there. Okay? What I like to do, guys, is I don't like, they give you 100 grand. I don't like to use 100 grand. I want you guys to pretend it's real money. Go down to like 10 grand. You could even do less. You could do 3,000 or 5,000. Okay. If you want realistic, go all the way down to 3,000 so you could really learn how to play with an account that's going to be about the size of what you're going to start with. All right. So it's at 100 grand. Take it down to like maybe 10 grand or 5 grand or maybe even 3 grand. So you can pretend that it's real money. Okay. The leverage, I keep the leverage high. Just keep the leverage at 500. It doesn't matter. It's going to let you trade more with less money. You're fine. Okay. Boom. After you have your basic information there, you're going to click the register button. Boom. Now it gives you this information. Typically, guys, I don't care about my demo. I just create another one. But if you don't ever want to lose your demo, God forbid you get locked out, you delete it by accident, you're going to panic because you were building your demo and really trading like a serious account. Copy this information to the notes section in your phone. Okay, go here, click here, copy it in your notes section, save it, boom. Now, if you ever get logged out, you can log back into your demo account. It'll be there. Okay, then you're going to click done, boom, and then it's going to take you to this screen. Bam. If you're there, drop a 1 in the chat if you were just able to create a demo account with a KOT4 broker. Okay. By the way, every live broker, you can create a demo account with them so that you can figure out how that broker works. So if you're going to use Trader's Way, if you're going to use Hugo's Way, if you're going to use FX Choice, if you're going to use KOT4X, you can go in here and look for them. So what do? You go to your settings, you go to your account there, you press the plus sign. So any broker, look, open a demo account, you can search for the broker you're going to use. If you're going to use Hugo's Way, there it is. If you're going to use FX Choice, there it is. Okay? So all of your brokers are going to be there, guys, for you to do it. Now, why is this important? Because of this next step. Okay? Go to where it says quotes at the bottom, and then you're going to see these quotes here. By the way, it may look like this for you. Okay? It may look like that. The reason why we look at advanced, guys, is because you see those numbers where it says the spread. That's how much. Have you ever noticed when you enter a trade, it's automatically negative? Well, that's because the broker is protecting itself and it's almost charging you a little bit at the beginning of the trade. So, it's not 17 pips. It's like you actually have to put a point there. It's usually like if it's 11, it's 1.1 pips. If it's 20, it's 2.0 pips. Okay, so you kind of got to take a decimal off. But that's how much you're going to be negative when you enter that trade, whether as a buy or as a sell. Now, here's what's important, and this is why you're going to use these brokers for demo and not the regular demo. You're going to go here and you're going to come to the top and you're going to add things like BTC, which is Bitcoin. Okay. So now you see the plus sign and always go with the one at the top. Okay. BTC USD. Boom. I just added it. Done. Also, you're going to hear a lot of this cryptocurrency called XRP. It's very famous. Banks use it. Go to XRP USD. Add that one too. Okay. Here's another one you're going to want to add, US 30. So if you guys want to trade indices, the US stock market, it's freaking nuts. It's crazy. You can only trade this with about $1,000 to $1,500 when you start, and do not trade anything else on that account. But if you want to play with it, US 30, just add the top one there. Okay. Here, you can add this one to SPX. This is the other stock market in the US. You could also add NAS 100, which is another US stock market. So those are the top three: US 30, NAS, and SPX are the top three. Okay. What else? Oh, gold. So do XAU USD, gold versus the US dollar. It's a very famous one. And then also US oil. So put US oil in there. Okay. It's going to look like that. So that's a price of oil. You can trade that too. Very, very lucrative. Okay. Boom. The point that I want you to understand from what I'm doing, guys, is whenever there's something you want to trade and you don't see it on the screen, okay, as long as you're using the right broker, which is one of the ones that we usually tell you guys that we use, all you got to do is come here to the plus sign, scroll down, and search for it, whatever it is, and you're going to be able to trade it. There's a lot of crazy pairs out there, by the way, guys, like USD Mexican. Okay, you guys want to trade something wild? That's a crazy freaking currency pair. USD Mexican is wild. It moves almost like a US 30 or something. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, let's do this. So now you've got all of these different currencies. Now somebody says, or the scanner says, you know, this or that. Actually, let's do this. No, I'll do that at the end. At the end, I'll do that. All right. I was going to show you how to take a trade from the scanner. So let's do this. Let's say you wanted to trade something live right now. They send you a signal and they say, let's trade USD CAD. Well, what do? You go to USD CAD, you hover it, you hold it down, and then you're going to see that screen. So you hold it, you press USD CAD, and then this is going to come up. Okay. You're going to go to trade. Boom. Okay. Now, you guys have to understand lot sizes. I can't get into that a whole lot right now. Just know 0.01 is 10 cents per pip. 0.10 is $1 per pip. 1.0 is $10 per pip. Okay? Right now, with the account size of less than 1,000, you guys really won't be doing more than like 50 cents a pip, which is 0.05. Okay. Now, the reason I like you guys to practice demo is because when you hear 50 cents a pip, tell me that's not what you want to type in, right? Of course it is, because that's what's intuitive, but that's actually $5 a pip, my friends. So what you want to make sure you're doing is 0.05, right? That's 50 cents. Now, if they're telling you sell right now US CAD, sell right now US 30, sell right now Bitcoin, you go to the symbol, hover over it, click it, and then here it tells you what to press, and then you're going to do sell by market. That means right now, the market value right now of the US dollar versus the Canadian, you're in the trade. They're telling you buy right now, buy the US dollar, buy Bitcoin, you're going to press buy by market. Okay, so whatever it is, sell or buy, it's sell by market, buy by market. Click the button. We're going to do a buy on US CAD right now, 0.05, 50 cents. Boom, we're in the trade. I'm in the trade. I started about a pip negative. That's why you see that point. That's because, remember I told you there's something called spread. So now, as CAD goes up, that number is going to get lower, and then eventually it'll turn blue. If it's red, you're losing. If it's blue, you are winning. All right. Now, let's say, for instance, we tell you about twin trading. Have you guys ever heard of twin trading before? All right, so let's go ahead and close this, by the way. So this is how you close. Hover over it. Okay, close. Boom. Done. Okay, I took a little loss, not a big deal, right? Now, let's say somebody says, but we should twin trade. Twin trade it. Okay, what does that mean? How do we do that? So let's say, again, we're going to do it for the United States dollar versus the Canadian. You go to USD CAD, same concept, click trade, boom. Now, let's say, for instance, you are going to put, let's do the same 50 cents. So before we did 50 cents on a trade, but now they're saying we should twin trade it. What does that mean? You're going to come here, and instead of doing 0.05, we're going to do one at 0.03, buy by market, boom, I'm in the trade. And then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to enter a second trade, and I'm going to do 0.02 because 0.02 is going to add up to 0.05, buy by market. Now I got two trades, two positions open. You guys see that? So instead of doing all 0.05, which is 50 cents a pip, on one trade, now what did I do? I did it on two trades. Why would I want to do that? Because maybe I expect different take profit zones. So maybe what I want to do is I want to get out of the trade fast on one of my positions, take my money and run, but I want to leave the second one in case I think it's going to go further. Here's how I do market executions typically. Just like you just saw it, I enter my trades, boom, boom, boom. Then I go back, you click it, and then you hold it, and then that comes up. Then you go to modify, boom, and then I put my stop loss in. Okay, whatever the stop loss is going to be. All right, just to give you an example, boom. Then I come to this one, modify, I put my stop loss. Always put your stop loss, because if the market goes crazy, protects your account, boom. Okay, and then go back in and put your take profits. So let's say this one's going to have one take profit, you would have put it in there. By the way, you're doing all of this off of signals right now, so I'm not getting into how you figure out that. You should be getting it from the harmonic scanner or one of the products that we have. Same thing with the other one, go in, and then I put, you know how sometimes it says TP2? So you can do one of your positions at TP1, it'll close it automatically, and then the second one, you do TP2. Now what happens is this, let's say my bigger position's in profit, it hits TP1, boom, it closes in profit, I'm done. But now my second position is still open. You're gonna do something called modify. You're gonna go in here, you're going to modify it. Now what you could do is change your stop loss. Let's say it's already in profit. Look at like where it kind of got started at. So here's how you could do it. So let's say, for instance, go here. Okay. You can hover over it, click it, and you see how it says chart? Click chart. Boom. Now what do you see here? Look at where my buy was. You guys see this little line here? It goes across the top. Okay. That's giving you, it's a little line above 1.360. There's this little line there, okay? So that's where you actually entered. You see it says buy 0.02, that's where you entered. So let's say you were in profit. All you want to do is you want to look for a number, okay? So like let's say, oh man, I'm in profit, okay. I'm going to change it to 0.136025 because now that's actually, you know, in a profit zone. And what you do is you go back to trades, you go here, modify, and now you just simply change your stop loss into a profit zone. So the point of what I'm trying to explain to you is this. You can go in and change the trade any moment you want. This is what we call managing your trade, guys. Don't just set it and forget it, okay? Setting and forget it works sometimes, but this is why you want to learn how to pay attention. This is why you want to start playing with your demo. Move your stop loss into profit when you're in profit. You know, close partials. Now, how do you do that? So let's say this. Look, check this out. Let's say I'm in this trade. I'm in it at 20 cents a pip. Let's say I was in profit. You go to modify, and you don't have to, I'm sorry, not modify. You click it and you press close. Now, if it was in profit, it would close in profit. You see how it still says 0.02 at the top? Look at what you can do. You go in and change it. 0.01. So guess what? Now I'm going to close half of the trade, and the other half of the trade is still running like if it's a separate trade now. I closed, I took half my money out the game. So let me show you another example of this. This is very important. I want you guys to know and understand this. Let's do this on US 30 because US 30 ain't playing no games. Let's see what we can do real quick. Chart. All right, she's dropping. I got a feeling it's going to possibly buy real quick. US 30. Chart. US 30. Trade. There it is. All right. Let's do US 30. Let's do $1 a pip. By the way, you don't do $1 on US 30. You do 0.01 and it's hundreds of dollars. All right. Buy. Boom. There we go. We're in it. All right. Now US 30 has higher spreads, my friends. Okay. So that's why you see automatically how negative I am. But guess what? That sucker starts to pull back and you'll see it go up hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Okay. So now I'm in this trade. Okay. Let's see if we can get if we can get any profits here. Let's see if we can get any profits. Let's see. The market's a little slow at this time too, so let's see. All right, well, we'll run it. Pretend instead of it saying negative 79, pretend it says positive 79. And you're saying, man, I want to get some of my money out of the game. So here's what you do. We did $1 a pip. You could have done it with Forex too at $1 a pip, right? You're going to come in, you're going to hover over it, and you're going to click it. And it looks like we might go into profit now. And now you're going to do the same thing, close. So remember, you did $1 a pip. You don't want to get out of the game completely because you think it's going to keep going. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to do 0.05. We're going to take half our money out the game. So we're going to take out 50 cents out of the trade. So we were doing at $1 a pip. We're going to close up half the trade at 50 cents a pip. Now it's hovering in profit. Let's see if we can close a profit real quick, just for the heck of it. Boom, done. Just made 10 bucks, just like that, in front of your face. Okay? So guess what? I was in the trade at $1 a pip. I closed some profits, and now my other half of the trade is there. You guys see that? So you don't have to close the whole trade. And you see the thing's pumping now, right? Let's say, oh my God, I'm in profit some more. I want to take some more out the game. I'm going to come in and I'm at 50 cents a pip. I'm going to take out 30 cents a pip out. Boom. I just took that out too. And now I am only in the game right now, guys, 20 cents a pip. Okay? Now I'm in the game 20 cents a pip. Simple and plain. All right? So that's basically how, when you guys hear us say things like closing partials, okay, that's what we're talking about when we say closing partials. Is you can close little bits of your trade at a time, and then you can go in and say, damn, I was in profit, so let me move my stop loss up. Boom. Now you change your stop loss. Boom. And now you're managing your trade. I want you guys to play with this on demo. You got to manage your trade so that you can go to that next level, because it's not always cookie cutter, guys. I wish I could say that you're going to enter a trade and you don't pay attention to it. Sometimes you got to go in and modify that thing, and that's going to help you. All right. Now, one last thing that we're going to talk about. Now, we'll let this run for fun real quick. One more thing I want to show you guys, okay, is this. You come in here, and you're going to do a trade. Now, remember what I told you guys. Buy stops, sell stops. Buy limit, sell limit. Remember I said that? Okay. You come up here. You see where it says market execution? You're going to press that button. And guess what, guys? Check it out. There's your buy limit. There's your sell limit. There's your buy stop. There's your sell stop. And now, when they're telling you buy stop, sell limit, buy limit, whatever, you come in here and you do it, okay? So really, there's 6 types of trades. Buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, and then market execution, sell, market execution, buy, okay? When you really get into trading, most of your trades, guys, you know, most of your trades are going to be market execution, because you're going to want to get into real-time trades right now. But sometimes, especially if you get into like Fibonacci and stuff like that, you know, there's certain levels that you're like, yo, I know it's going to sell at there. So you do a sell limit. Oh man, I know it's going to buy there. You're going to do a buy limit. And if you're using like London payout, you're going to be, you know, buy stops, sell stops. Okay. Because they're expecting that when it breaks a zone, it's going to continue going. Okay. But you got to be careful, because sometimes it wicks out, you know, because somebody asked that question. Well, what happens if it wicks? If it wicks, it'll ignite it. And if you're not paying attention, you'll take an L. Okay. So guys, that's the basics of what I wanted to share with you. Okay. By the way, guys, don't be afraid of losses. You know, if you have a good stop loss, you know, especially if you got it from the products, man, just let it do its thing. You know, don't be closing out early because you're in negative. A lot of times price goes in negative before it goes in positive. You gotta, it's actually a mental game that you want to you want to get used to. Okay, you want to kind of get used to that. So um, give me 1 second here as I switch back over. All right, cool, awesome. All right, guys. So listen, I got another call that I got to get into. I didn't get into any deep stuff, and I know for some of you guys, like I know Miguel, you've kind of gotten advanced and stuff. So I know that this may, you know, be a little bit you know, amateur for you, but I wanted to make sure that we're all on the same level. And what I'm going to do, guys, is, you know, my goal is to help by bringing value, maybe even every week. You know, I'll see. I don't want to overcommit, but definitely every week and a half, 2 weeks, I want to do this. And if we find a good rhythm, I'll just do this with you guys once a week. I'll do it with all of those that, you know, they signed up with me and you know, they want to learn a little bit more. Okay. And if you guys have people that come direct to you, you know, I'll be able to expand it a little bit. I don't want this to get too big. Okay. Guys, if you guys got some value from that, if this helped you guys kind of understand a little bit, drop a 7 in the chat if you took something away from this. All right. I'm glad. Okay. I'm glad. I got to get off on another call, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record this and I'm going to drop it in the traders group so you guys have it. I'll let you guys know about the next one. I'll probably want to do one next week, okay, with you guys as well. And guys, get on the live education. I can't explain enough. And hey, everybody here should have a tradingview.com. Make sure you have a tradingview.com account and go in there and play with some of the charts and start, you know, marking stuff up. All right. Blessings to you guys, man. I'm glad that we could do this. I hope it brings clarity. Hey, you got it, man. All right. Good luck this week, and we'll connect again next week, guys. Blessings to you.